Here we go. And welcome back to another session of Gaming with God. I'm your host, Grumpy Old Dude. And today we will pick up on session 4, or episode 4, if you will, on the second patrol. Hopefully this will be the final one. We are on our way back to port. The target convoy with the ship, the Arrow, is right ahead of us, 19 nautical miles, or about 12 miles ahead of us. My plot line here is 19 miles long. It is 6:25, 6:26 in the morning. Now, I was, at the end of the last episode, I was talking about running up ahead of this and getting east of it so that I could close on it and they would be looking at the rising sun. The problem is, I'm about an hour late, hour and a half late for doing that. By the time I get up in front of them, it's going to be 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. The sun's already going to be up in the air. I'm still going to get in front of them. Okay, that's not going to change.
Change course.
But the idea of using the rising sun as cover to close is just not going to work out. So what I am going to do, I'm running at flank speed, 18 knots. They're running at about 6. I'm going to get a little bit south of them here so that I can run past them without being seen by them.
Set a course to these coordinates. Yes, sir.
18 nautical miles an hour. Let's get, there we go. 18 nautical miles. And I try to shoot by them and it won't let me. Okay. Now at 48 time compression, it takes about 1 1/4 seconds to go 1 minute. So it'll take about 1 1/4 minutes to go an hour to cover this 15 miles here. Pardon me. Get up in front of them. Play a little music.
Where the boy
or not. Let's see what this intel music it says. Intel message. New convoy route originating from Brisbane to Gladstone. Okay. I don't know where Brisbane and Gladstone are, but all right. That's Grimsby. Okay. There we are. Now we've gone up in front of them.
Change course.
Now let's get up ahead of them here. Now 8:07. And this is what I was talking about. By the time I got in position up here, it was going to be 9 o'clock. The sun wouldn't just be coming up over the horizon. It's going to be up in the air a ways. Not exactly blinding to them, in other words.
Change course.
About a 4 mile visibility there.
We're slowing down. Change course. Yes, sir.
And I think it's just about time. %, visibility, 90% probability of being seen if that's where we are. So we'll go ahead and dive down now. So periscope depth, get on the hydrophone and sound out just where these guys are at. Let's go to 12 by time compression to get us down there. There we go. Sounded communications officers on the hydrophone.
course to these coordinates.
2-mile visibility through the scope. That's pretty good. The puppy's down here begging for his head to get scratched. As long as I scratch his head, he'll just sit there, quiet as can be, and look at me. And then when I stop, he'd stand up on his hind legs and reach up with his forelegs and start clawing at me. I didn't tell you you were done rubbing my head. Just like that, don't you? All done. All done. You didn't think we were all done. He's sulking now. Yeah, let's go to 12 by. I don't believe he hasn't picked anything up yet.
Skipper?
Come on.
Alarm! Take your
Yeah,
position.
they just picked him up.
Skipper?
Let's run the ventilators and keep the air good. Whoop, don't hit that exit button. There we go. So there's the first of somewhere between 3 and 6 boats, one of which is our target vessel. And we have one torpedo in the stern tube with no reloads. And in the bow we have 4 with 2 reloads. We're going to continue on this course and speed for a little bit. Once I have that lead ship in hydrophone range, I'll probably slow down. I like my angle of approach. Looks like they're on about an 88, 89 degree heading. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I'm going to guess I'm at about an 89 degree, 91 degree heading rather. So east by just barely south. Okay, there's 3. Now we have 3 boats. Which is a good number. If one happens to be a Liberty ship, he can take 2 torpedoes. The other 2 can each take 1. And there's our bow load. Oh, and then there's a 4th one. So there's our stern torpedo. So in the realm of wishful thinking, we have a full load and a full load of targets, assuming there's a Liberty ship involved. If there's not a Liberty ship involved, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we will slow now.
Slowing down.
Okay, he's in hydrophone range.
Calculate torpedo course.
So let's start on him.
Set a course to these coordinates. We're slowing down.
Here we go. Now we let them close. Till we get them in sight. Seen some folks asking on the forum lately, should I get this game or is it repetition, the same thing over and over and over again? Well, in all fairness, it is a sub-sim. And submarines did the same thing over and over again the whole war. They came into port, refueled, rearmed, went back out on port from port on patrol. And they looked for boats to sink, attacked them, sank them, hopefully, from the submarine standpoint, got away without being sunk themselves, returned to port, do it all over again. So yeah, it is repetition over and over again. But that's the nature of what the game is doing. It's simulating submarine warfare. And this right here is a big part of that, is your angle of approach, your targeting resolutions, trying to be at the optimum position for firing in terms of range and attitude, as far as the angle of impact that your torpedo has when it hits the target. Ideally, in a perfect world, your torpedo would be perpendicular to the target and hit it at 90 degrees. In truth, pretty much I would think anything between 60 and 120 would be acceptable. Of course, they're closer to 90 than 80 to 100 range would be the preferred. And we have 4% solution on A. Now, once A crosses into our field of view, our visual sight, then I'll put Grumpy on A and move Osterman to this farthest away boat. Not that Osterman's going to resolve the firing solution. He's got this all the way up to 5%. But he gets it off to 0, gets it started. I think it's probably time to wake Haganah up and put him on the observation scope.
Skipper.
So I have both of my ship's officers, watch officers, ready to start figuring firing solution here. Because while either one alone will resolve it quicker than Osterman with just the hydrophone to use at maximum range, they'll both be slow. But with the two of them working, it will only be half as slow, or something along those lines. decided since I wasn't scratching his head anymore, he was going to come sit on my lap. Or next to me, anyway. He's a neurotic little guy. He likes to touch and be touched. Don't you? Okay, let's see if he's in range.
Calculate torpedo course.
Skipper.
Calculate torpedo
Seems
course.
to be.
Skipper.
Calculate torpedo course.
Here we go.
Skipper.
Here we are. They're both on A. Osman's on B.
Skipper.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate
Here
torpedo
we go.
course.
10. Now they're making headway. So now we wait. And we creepy crawl forward very slowly. Once B crosses the circle into range, I'll move one of my officers onto B, and I'll move Osterman onto this guy. Because I have to identify the arrow first. That's my primary target, is the arrow, and I don't know which one of those 4 boats it is. %16 on A, 2% on B. Oh, he's already in there.
Calculate
We'll do
torpedo
that. We'll
course.
just leave Osterman on B, put Hagen on C. Now we're working on 3 solutions here. Sort of.
Change course.
On your order.
And I think it's time now to do this. Time to warm torpedoes. Wachter
Yes,
warm
sir.
1, Oldorp warm number 2.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Here we go. We're making an awesome 3 knots, which is fine because I don't want to get too tight up here. B, when I fire inside the torpedo's arming range.
Set a course to
That
these
is
coordinates.
1,700
Aye,
yards.
sir.
So I don't really want to close.
Change course.
At most 1,200 of those. At the absolute most. I'm probably really wanting to be around 800 yards closer. Let's see where we are here. We're at 27,
Skipper.
3, and 6. Okay, A is NA1. That's the type. I think that's around 2,300 tons, 2,200 tons. It's a small boat. 2,200 tons. Swedish flag or Danish flags? I think that's a Swedish flag, isn't it? Red field with the white cross laterally. Hero. Could be Swedish, I don't know. It's not American, I know that. It doesn't sound like an American ship's name. Slowly closing in. This is what submarine warfare was. I would assume to a point it still is. Try and creepy crawl along. Okay, we have a Liberty ship. B is a Liberty ship.
Skipper.
Calculate
B
torpedo
will take
course.
2 torpedoes.
Calculate torpedo course.
Skipper.
I need a firm resolution on him. That's a British flag right on B there. Red background with the Union Jack in the upper corner. A is up to 61%. B at 19.
Skipper.
C here, this freighter at 20. This one I have not begun any computations or work on. We get A here up to 75, and I'll switch the captain over here to help. Have Grumpy and Hagenau both on the Liberty ship
Skipper.
to bring that resolution up. There's 74. Take him to 80 and then do it. 77, 78. $79 and 80.
Calculate torpedo course.
I switch them both to the Liberty ship. 42, 43, 44. See, that's coming along quickly with both of them on there.
Skipper.
Osman's got him up to 24. He's up to 50 now. B all the way up to, we'll take him up to 85, I think. See, what I should do is take him up to 89. Then move them both back to A to 89 and then to C. And then to him. Get all 4 of these to 89, then bump them to 90s and then fire. I think that's what I'm going to do. 86. 87. 88. 89.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
And we'll bring A up to 89. 3, 84. There it is. 85. We'll stop.
We're slowing down. Calculate torpedo course.
God damn it.
Calculate torpedo course.
You know, what I didn't do was warm up my second set of torpedoes.
Yes, sir. Skipper.
Here we go.
Skipper.
Now they are on C, so he's at 89. Liverpool packet. Oh, there's the arrow. The arrow is at 89. The Oakton is right now at 68. So there's my primary objective right there. It turned out to be the lead boat. From this angle of attack, if it'd come in from the northwest, it'd been the farthest one away. If I'd come in from the west, it would have been the farthest one away. There's 83 on C. I'm going to wait on him because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Skipper.
Calculate torpedo course.
Okay. I now have 90% solutions. Okay, the Liverpool packet gets
Blood
2.
tube 1. Blood tube 2.
These two are still warming.
Tube 1.
Tube 3 is ready.
Tube 2 ready.
Fire.
Here we go. 2 shots at the Liverpool packet. Next target is the Oakton.
Blood tube 3. Fire.
Skipper. Move! Come on, quickly! Move! Come on, quickly!
Okay. And then last is the arrow.
Blood tube 4.
And I didn't change any of my running depths. Damn it. Should have deepened those
Tube
two.
4 ready. Fire. Change course.
Aye, aye, sir. Copy.
Okay.
The torpedo is halfway to the target.
Now, I don't want whole long time lapses between any of these impacts
The torpedo is halfway
because
to the target.
once the first torpedo hits, every ship in the convoy changed its speed, slowed down to try and throw off any torpedoes that were already en route. So I want these to be already too close for
40 seconds.
ship speed changes to impact.
30 seconds.
It'll be close, pretty damn close, I think.
30
Should have 2 hits on the up there. Oh,
40 seconds to torpedo
that could be a
impact.
miss. Oh, that's going to take the bow, just barely.
It's a hit. The deck is on fire.
There's 2 hits there.
It's a hit. Major hull damage. Major hull damage.
That's going to be a hit there.
We split ahead.
And that's a hit there.
Let's sink it.
There we go. Very good.
Fire on board.
The arrow is going down off of his one.
Major hull damage.
Oakton, hard to say. Liverpool packet, it's hard to say. But Liverpool packet looks to be in trouble here. Oakton looks like it's trying to hang on. Liverpool packet's on fire. That's the Liberty ship. Yep, he's suffering damage enough from the fire. It's doing structural harm. I think the Liverpool packet, I think the Liberty ship's going to end up going down here. Yep, there it goes. Its hull structure is gone. This one, however, seems to be trying to hang on. Okay. The Liverpool packet went down.
Tube 1 loaded. Copy.
Let's do this.
Faster! Faster!
We don't have anything there that's got any guns.
Tanks!
We've only got 2 torpedoes left. 3. We still have 1 in the stern. Oh, he dumping lifeboats. Yeah, the Oakton's in trouble.
Switch to diesel engines.
He's dumping lifeboats.
Change course.
Switch to diesel engines, huh? You know what that means? That means it's time to run the compressors. And we're going to look at taking this last ship with the guns. And I think the Oakton is may or may not sink without a couple of rounds going into it. But the crew has abandoned it. Says it's still making 7 knots, but I think that's because I've got nobody looking at it now.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Yeah, 1 knot. Okay. Pardon me. Let's get my submarine turned. Right now we're pointed at about 350 degrees. 344.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Let's come over here. See, he's turning. You're trying to run.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Might have to put a round or 2 in the Oakton in order to send it down.
Faster! Faster! Set a course to these coordinates.
This guy's trying to run.
Calculate torpedo course.
He's trying to run at 6 knots. He's not going to run very far at that speed. 7 knots. He's all the way up to 7. He's trying to accelerate. Row faster, damn it.
Change course.
Okay.
Faster! Faster!
We will accelerate too. And here we come. Captain, come on down here and finish off the Oakton as we go by. And every now and then we get some waves washing across the deck here. And it would make it no fun at all to be out there on the deck. Over.
Attention!
Set a course to these coordinates.
The deck is on fire.
There's one trying to run right there.
Hull breached. They're sinking.
There goes the Oakton.
Hull breached. They're sinking.
Oh, just blew the bow right off of it. Okay. That clearly sends them down.
Change course.
All right, so now we will speed up time.
Set a course
Go
to
around
these
these
coordinates.
wrecks,
Tube 1, loaded.
and we will head for home.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Here we go. Sank those 4 boats. Amongst them, the designated target, the Arrow, whatever the hell it's called. It's sunk now. So we go to 1800 time compression as we begin our 550 remaining nautical mile jaunt home. Unless BDU radios us about another convoy to intercept. We have 3 torpedoes remaining. I mean, I suppose we could. Even with the budget set it hard, I'm sitting now on 76,000. After 2 patrols. Actually, we haven't finished the second patrol yet, and there's a message from BDU. Captain, there's another boat we want you to sink. Okay. Small group of merchant ships. East-northeast at 8 knots. BE 481 on my birthday. Early, but on my birthday. Wrong year, right date. All right. East-northeast. Do I want to go north and try to intercept it? I have 3 torpedoes. No, I don't. I really don't. I'm going home. My guys are tired. Now what? East-northeast. 6 knots, east, northeast. Wait a minute. 11 March. 10 March, okay. South-southwest at BF 459. Yeah, I'm not going to chase him down either. How far?
Set an interception course.
I'm 140 miles behind him.
Change course.
I'm not running him down either. Sorry, BDU. My crew's done its bit for God and country.
Change course.
Another BDU message. Small group of merchant ships at BF 129 east-northeast at 7 knots. Yeah, that's that same one from earlier. I didn't go after him then. Guess what I'm not doing now?
Change course.
In we go. As we will reduce
We're
speed.
slowing down.
And we will no, it's just about to reduce speed again, but fine. Really?
Change
It's quite
course.
irritating. Okay, we're coming to port here. B-129, they say they're going to have seamless transitions. I hope so, because this is a royal pain in the butt. These constant fluctuating in and out when you enter and exit port. They're doing it 3 and 4 times each way, in and then again going out, then again coming back in and again going back out. Yeah, we're down to 37% fuel. I mean, we got plenty of fuel, but really didn't want to be in a stern chase against a target who's already 130 miles in front of me. Take me a full 20 hours of flying speed to close. Okay, here we go. New contact, La Rochelle. Yes, I am sure. We reduce speed to a 2. Then we reduce time compression to a 12. And this will take about 2 minutes to end the dock. 2 minutes real time. So Post 2 the other day says something about the game needs an auto dock feature. It has one, and it works until you install mods. I think it's the expanded ports mod, which is one of the mods in the UBE, U-Boat Expanded. I think that's the mod that gets in the way of the auto docking. And at first, I was kind of irritated by that.
Change course.
Then I realized this whole process takes about 2 minutes. It's not the end of the world. And I would much rather have the content from the expanded ports. So, you live with this. That's, you know.
Change course.
The U-boat crew had to live with it. They had to do it.
We're slowing down.
Nobody auto-docked the boat for them. They had to do it.
Change course. Set a course to these coordinates.
Your conning tower back here. Your bow's right about here.
Set a course to these coordinates. Set a course to these
There
coordinates.
we go. Then once you get so close, it snaps you right in. So, let's see how we did. Here's our officer.
Admiralty is deeply impressed by your last patrol. Solid work, Captain.
Deeply impressed. I would hope so. We sank all kind of stuff. That's all. Look at all those boats. It's crossed with oak leaves. That's not bad for 2 patrols, you know. That's pretty good. 107,000 tons. How many boats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Regenstrom is number 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The Alcoa is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. The Oakton. 24. Think 24 ships. That's not bad considering you leave port with 8, 12, 14 torpedoes. Yeah, we got a bunch of money. We got another officer. Okay, I'd like to ask for a few favors. Oh, I don't have the reputation for favors. Never mind. I don't have the prestige. Okay. However,
Admiralty is deeply impressed.
I did get a mechanic. I can't put him on the boat, but I can put him to work at headquarters. What's new in headquarters? That takes an engineer. There we go. Hugo Market. 12 days working on sonar decoys. I want sonar decoys. I really want sonar decoys. Alright. Let's take a look at our captains and officers here. Let's see if we can do any skills promotions. Can we make them better at stuff? 2 skill points. This one's... He gets both of these, I do believe. I don't know. Here we go. He will now resolve torpedo firing solutions more quickly. And now we'll go Haganah. He has 2 skill points. And then we'll go to Oldorp. He doesn't have any skill points yet. He's right here. So I doubt Walker does either. No. Holsterman probably doesn't either then. No. Holsterman's got one. Sensitive hearing or better paramedic? I'm going to make him more sensitive hearing. And once this guy gets the point, I'll make him the better paramedic. But right now, he's not. Okay. So there's that. Well, my guy studies for investigates and researches the sonar decoys. We're going to send the crew on vacation. I'm going to send them to Bavarian village. Energy depleted 50% slower, and they will gain an extra 25% experience from the last patrol. Just might get to level somebody up here. They're off duty for 14 days. On vacation. Yeah, they just sank 107,000 tons. 24 boats. They still got 4 more days on their vacation to go. Did that get them the sonar decoys? Item, yes, it did. Good, good, good. Okay, vacation is over.
Admiralty is deeply impressed by your last patrol. Solid work, Captain.
You're welcome. My guy got me the sonar decoys. Yes. They are now available at refit. That's what I wanted. Okay, start researching on the new torpedoes. All right. How are we now on foodstuffs? We're about out. We have all kind of veggies, and we have some cheese, and that's all we got. Okay. Let's come in here. Show me what you got. All right, items. I want... How many coffees do I have? 5. I want 5 coffees. I want a rebreather. I don't want a diving suit, just because. Alright, torpedoes. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuel, top me off. Food. Oh, do I need food? Give me 64 of those. Maybe 48 of those. Give me 46 of those. Equipment. Give me 5 of those. Now give me 5 more of those. Give me 5 more of those. Give me 3 of those. Ammunition. 28 of those. Now give me 24 of those. Okay. I'll take a week and load my boat. All right. You have room for 2 more bow torpedoes. You have room for 2 more bow torpedoes. Now let's make heads or tails out of this stuff. I won't let you stack more there. There you go. Let you stack more of those. Those into there. Move those up there. And let's take that down to there, put that there, move that there. There you go. You got Buku 88 ammunition now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 132 rounds there. You know, you got 160 rounds of 88 ammo. That's massive 88 ammo. You need a couple more torpedoes yet. I don't remember if I topped off my fuel. Yep, I did. Okay.
What do you need, officer?
Need a couple more bow torpedoes, however.
Take a look.
Get those loaded. Here we go. Let's get our next mission.
Admiralty is deeply impressed by your last patrol. Solid work, Captain.
And what are our orders from
Current
the
orders from
Admiralty?
headquarters. Your eyes only.
Our prestige is at around 33%, so we've got a ways to go. The easy mission is to transport a spy. I don't like those spy missions. They always evolve into something else, too. Okay. Again, it gives you another officer, but doesn't give you any prestige to use him other than in headquarters, and we need to have prestige in order to send a second officer to headquarters. Another one with the only prestige mission is that one. Damn. Not happy about that. Off the coast of the U.S. How are you supposed to get there and back? No. I don't think so. We'll do this one. That will be our third patrol when next we return. Here we are. Okay, so there we have the conclusion, finally. 4 videos for the second patrol. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on how this went, what we did, what I didn't do that you saw, things that you think I should have done maybe. Hit that like button. I hope you enjoy these enough to come back and watch them again and again, and I hate to think you'd do that if you didn't like it, so click that like button for me down there. Hit the subscribe so you'll get notified when I post new content. There are 3 games right now that I'm doing playthroughs for. There's U-Boat, of course, the U-Boat simulator here. I'm doing Borderlands, which is a 12-year-old shooter-looter. One of the best ones ever written as far as I'm concerned. I really liked the game. I still like it after 12 years. It's still a favorite game of mine to play. And then I've gone into the Wayback Machine, nostalgia, Pool of Radiance, which is a 1987, 1988 release. One of the very first, if not the first, Dungeons and Dragons computer games. Doing a playthrough on that, so having some fun with that stuff. Y'all take care. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope to see you again. And between now and then, whenever that might happen to be, do be careful, take care of yourselves, and stay the hell off my lawn. Bye-bye, folks.